This is so important because, as I said a little bit earlier, 9 times out of 10, things don't work. They just don't work. And when you go through this process of elimination, you start to see what you need to adjust. And as you see what you need to adjust, quickly, that particular project that wasn't working, provided that it had the markets and the margins, it solves a common problem, it does it fast and easy, pretty soon, if you got those 5 elements existent, pretty soon as you're making all these little developmental changes as you go along and you're speaking to customers, and you're not only speaking to the ones that didn't buy, you're speaking to the ones that bought. And when you speak to the ones that bought, what do you ask them? Mark knows.
Why did you buy?
Why did you buy? What do you remember? Why did you buy? Why did you take advantage of this offer? What specific benefit prompted you to act? You know, you're always going to keep on refining,
right,
but you want to refine
stop
until you're profitable, which gets back to, if you forecast where your profitability is before you start and what your allowable cost to get an order is, then you know that's your goal. The problem is a lot of people abandon a valid effort because they don't know what we just shared with you. They don't know that. They don't know how to step-by-step go through that. And so they abandon. They just say, I don't know what to do. It doesn't work. It works for other people. It doesn't work. It's a bunch of garbage. It doesn't work. This stuff's a bunch of baloney. It doesn't work. Can't do it. Well, now you know. So where you stop and you start to roll out is where you're profitable. Do you stop refining? Absolutely not. You keep on going. You keep on refining through that process. Because what you'll find is this is the most amazing business in the world, where little changes make big differences. We've changed one word in a headline and gotten 300, 400, 500% increased response. Little changes make big differences. And so you keep on refining, but where you start to increase your marketing is when you now realize, okay, for the people I've spoken to and surveyed and queried about why they bought or why they didn't buy, and in my refinement process, now I'm now profitable. And if you're now profitable, you can start to multiply your advertising. So I hope that answers your question, but that's the process you want to go. So the thing that you want to achieve is profitability. And the only way to achieve profitability is to determine first, where do I need to be profitable? And once you know that, then you start going through these adjustments. I think that what we touched on, one of the quickest ways to start is to find offers that are already working and duplicate them. And what you might want to do is, if you find an offer that's working, this is a little tip that'll make you a lot of money if you follow through with it. If you find an offer that's working, start to look in potential places. Once you know the demographic audience that's most likely to respond to the offer, you look for places where that person's not advertising, that have the right demographics. That's a quick way. You could just take the same type of marketing that you're using, exercise that, make some minor adjustments to it, but you know that if they're advertising, it's working. And they're running in a lot of places. Look for places that are demographically sound for the particular offer. That's a quick shortcut. But the point I want to get into is that you don't want to shortcut this process, because even if something's working, how you refine it is the same process. How you make it better is going through this process. It's a little work, but if you want to make a lot of money, that's the process you go through. Rather than doing a blind survey, and that's coincidentally how a lot of food stuff type products are launched, as they do surveys to see if people are interested in that type of product. But what you really want to do is see if people are advertising the product. And you want to go through that advertising offer and avail yourself of ordering the product, but you want to look for people that are already out there advertising.